Hey guys, well, this game was close because K-State beat Miami by the score of 28-24. The thing that surprised me most was that I actually predicted the right score for this game, so I was surprised on that. On an interesting side note, since 1992 under Coach Snyder, K-State is now 51-5 in the month of September. So that's an interesting side note. What can I say about this game? Both teams played great. Miami played great. I have to give credit to Miami. They played one heck of a game, but K-State was better in this game. But I still have to give credit to Miami, even though K-State was better in this game. So, the one thing that killed K-State was the penalties. They had 6 for 51 yards, while Miami had 4 for 30. During the first half, I think, during the second quarter, I think, K-State had 4 penalties in a row, which set us back 19 yards, which made it 1st and 29. But K-State converted it in several plays, but it kind of killed us. So I think we need to improve on that a little bit. The turnovers was good. There's only been one turnover the entire game, which was on Miami. They were intercepted by K-State, so that's a good thing. But K-State fumbled the ball several times, but we recovered those, so we need to improve on the ball handling. So, what else can I say? Colin Klein, he was a leader and a beast in this game. He had cuts on his elbows, his arms, and his hands, but he still played through those injuries and led us to a victory. He was an amazing leader and an amazing player in this game, even though with his injuries. He was 12 for 18 on passing for 133 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and no interceptions. He had 22 carries for 93 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. So he was a great player in this game. John Hubert, starting running back, had 18 carries for 166 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Robert Rose, one of our other running backs, had 3 carries for 5 yards and no touchdowns. Tyler Lockett had 1 reception for 20 yards and one receiving touchdown. He had 1 carry for 1 yard and no touchdowns. Travis Tannehill had 1 reception for 3 yards and one receiving touchdown. So those are the impact players on offense. The offense was great in this game. They need improvement though, but they were great in this game. The defense was great. The defense stopped Miami on K-State's 2-yard line, and stopped them 4 times, and stopping Miami's quarterback before he got into the touchdown. Got into the end zone on Miami's last play. So they were great on that on the goal line stand. So they were great, but K-State K-State defense needs some improvement as well. Special teams were great, but they gave up some big decent amount of yards to Miami on the kick return, so they need improvement, as a little bit of improvement as well. My 3 keys to victory for K-State in this game were simple. Key 1 was play great and balanced offense. The offense was more balanced than the last 2 games, and they were great, but I have to give them an A in this one. So, key 2 was don't turn the ball over, which they didn't, so I give them an A+. Key 3 was control the tempo of the game, which they did majority of the time. so I would give them a B+, give K-State a B+ in this key, on this key. Miami set the tempo for most part of the second half, but K-State regained the tempo of the game in the second half and controlled it most of the first half, majority of the first half as well. So I have to give K-State a B+ for key 3. So key 1, I give them an A. Key 2, A+, and key 3, B+. So those are my key 3 keys. My grading of the units, I give the offense an A- for doing a great job, but not doing a whole, but not being a whole lot, not being so much great. But they were great, but they need improvement. So I give them an A-. Defense, I give them an A-. They need improvement as well because they gave up some big plays here and there, so I give them an A-. Special teams, an A, because they gave up some decent amount of yards on kick returns, so I give them an A. Coaching, an A, because they did great coaching these guys and good play calling, but they had some bad play choices here and there, but they were great during the game, so I give them an A. I have 2 MVPs for this game, which are Colin Klein for leading this team to a victory while being hurt. So he's one of my MVPs for the game, and my other MVP for the game is John Hubert for running wild on the Miami defense. So those are my MVPs for the game. So this is about it for me. So go State and Ema.